boys and girls. Today we have a craft that goes along with our Bible story, Noah's Ark. And it is part of the Bible story that's at the very end, where God tells Noah to remember. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because we're going to have a little quiz, but tells him to remember that he will never do this again. He will never flood the earth again, and to be reminded of that every time he sees something. I know you know what it is, but first I want to see how well you know the story of Noah's Ark. So I'm going to say something and then you can fill in the blank. Are you ready? Okay. So God told Noah to build I know, I kind of just gave you the answer, but that's right. Ark, if you said boat, that's right too. And then God told Noah to put something on the boat. Do you remember what he said? Animals. That's right, to put all the animals on the boat. 2 of each species. Awesome. You guys are doing well. I want you guys to understand what happened after that. Noah was on the boat, and what was happening while he was on the boat? Do you guys remember? That's right, it was raining, there were dark clouds, and there was a storm, and do you know how many days? Yes, 40 days. It rained and rained and rained and flooded the entire earth. But then, after that, what happened? What did Noah see? Yeah, that's right. He saw a rainbow. That was God's promise that he would never flood the earth again. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our craft. And this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some glue, some cotton balls, some scissors, 7 pieces of paper to represent each color of the rainbow, a half piece of paper plate, so a paper plate cut in half, and that's it. So the first thing you're gonna do, I've already cut out my strips of paper. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get your paper, put it together just like that. Mine are a little uneven, so that's fine. And then you're just gonna cut your strips all together just like that. Easy, right? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put our strips onto our paper plate. So take your glue and you're going to just put glue all along the edge right here of your paper plate. So let's put some glue. Woo. And I'm going to put red, orange, yellow, aqua blue, indigo, and purple. And you will have this. Cute. Okay, so now we want to make the top of your paper plate look like a cloud. So that's why we're going to add the cotton balls. And you can spread the cotton balls out a little bit to make them cover more of your plate. But first I want to put it along my rainbow, but I'm just going to zigzag some glue all over my plate. Or you can just do dots also. We're wrapping up our series on perseverance this week. And, you know, Noah could have been fearful. He could have been like, there's no way, God, I'm not building a boat that fits all those animals. There's no way, I can't do that. But he wasn't fearful at all. A matter of fact, he was just obedient to God. Can you say obedient? You see, God wants us to be obedient, and that means listen to what he says. Have you ever had a time in your life where you were obedient to God? I know there's lots of times where I was obedient to God, even when I thought what he was asking me to do was impossible. I'll give you an example. So I've always been a little bit scared to speak in public. it gives me so much anxiety. And so I started speaking in public probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and it was so challenging because I just thought, oh my goodness, how can I do this? I'm so nervous. I can't even think straight. And you know what? I was reminded, God just wants us to be obedient and remember that He will work through us, that He will help us overcome any fear or doubt that we have and what He's asking us to do. And so I knew that when God asked me to start speaking in public in front of people, that He was going to take care of me and that He was going to take away all my nervousness and fears, and that He was going to use me to help people understand His love for them. Okay, I put all my cotton balls on, and there is your rainbow. I hope you had a fun time making this craft with me. And I want you to remember to refuse to give up when life gets hard. Remember to persevere, because there's going to be times in your life where God asks you to do something and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I could never do that. But I want to remind you, God is way bigger than what you think you could do, and He can do anything. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.